So today, I picked up one of Tennessee's treasures, Sweetens Cove. They actually brought this one on for the TrackMan Simulator, which I thought was really freaking awesome. So I'm playing the back nine. It's from the championship tees. And at Sweetens Cove, you change the tee boxes and you change the hole locations. It's only 9 holes. So when you played 18, you're literally just playing to 2 different flags. There's double greens on every single hole. So it's actually a cool little layout. But let's jump in it, huh? So first hole is actually a par 5, not that long for par 5s in that sense. So I just banged driver. Again, I think it's got me on a different tee box than I know I played. So I'm not really sure why it's so short for the back nine. As you will see, it gets pretty short at times. But it was still fun to play either way. It's a fun golf course no matter where you play from. You can have a good time. There's a lot of changes in slope like you see here already, even in the fairway. A lot of good bunkering. And the green complexes are unbelievable. They are so cool. So yeah, here's par 5 wedge, right? Yeah, that happens a lot. 130 pins. Like, I don't even know if there's a flat part on this putting green. I'm gonna be honest with you. It is crazy with this contour, and as you can see there, it's just barely tucked on the front. I hit a smooth 50, or I will here in a second, but I don't think I changed the club that I was hitting there. I think I left it at 9-iron. I guess I'm still waffling in my decision process. There it is. And I tug it a little bit, and then the wind helps it go a little more left, so that's always fun. But pin high, had the right stick. But you can see like all the changes in color there again. Red's high, blue's low. You got a interesting little look at it. You can see that's about where I'm thinking about putting this ball. I was going to try and toss it right there, hope for the best. And I smother it. You got to be careful with that hitting on a TrackMan Simulator. If you catch one a little too pure, you're in a little bit of trouble. So, short par 4. I just decided to bang driver and try and get it all the way up there and see what I can do with it. So I grab the diesel and hope for the best and see if I can get one on the front. So kind of missed it just a little bit. The ball speed was a little low there at 66.5. You usually get a little bit better ball speed, a little better carries. But not going to complain about a 304 drive. And that slope is massive, by the way. After I hit that shot, I kind of realized how screwed I was where that pin was located. There's no way to get to this flagstick. 0 from where I'm sitting right now. That massive swell is just not going to let it happen. Only way I could have gotten there was if I hit it to the right of where you see that bluing on the green. If I got over there further right, I probably had a better chance of getting it up to the flagstick. But where I'm sitting at right now, 0% chance of getting it close. I'm just going to, I think my goal here was just to try and toss it really high, hope it lands on the knob, and just pray. Didn't get high enough. I thought it had a little more spin than what happened, but you catch a downslope, and don't matter how much spin you have, you hit it on a downslope. Basic straightaway chip going down the hill. And it actually didn't register the first time I hit it. So I had to hit it again. And there we go. Got it in gimme range. Okay, par 5. And at this point, I'm starting to catch on that I'm not playing the back tees, even though it's selected as championship. But either way, still fun to play. Doesn't matter what tees you're playing from. Really taking my sweet time to hit a T-ball here. There we go, letting it rip. And I tell you, I had no chance of flying that cart path when I've played this golf course from the back box. So what I'll probably do is play the front nine of this golf course in a later video and kind of show the difference between the two. Yeah, it's another par 5 wedge. When you get that short, man, I tell you, it's fun. If I was better, I probably should have shot nothing. Throw that wedge up there. Took a huge hop. So I was a little disappointed in the hop. I had the right carry. So, I mean, I hit it good. Just, hey, man, sometimes you get bad breaks, you know. But came in with a birdie, so I took it under par. This green is insane. I think it's close to like 50 yards long. And right about in the middle there where it starts to bend to the right is a massive slope that goes down to the front of the green. Just an absolute unit of a par 3 green to shoot you straight there. So I think, I grabbed 9-iron. Knew it couldn't go long, so if I toast 8-iron, it'd land at the flag, and I'd probably go back in that bunker. So I said, I'm not doing that. So I just throw 9-iron up there and take my medicine and go to the next hole and wait for a different opportunity. Par 4, 212. At this point, I'm chuckling because I'm like, all right, this is like 4-iron. In real life, it's 4-iron, and I absolutely smoke it, and I actually think I get this one a little bit past that normal carry because I hit a flush rocket on this one. But I was going to grab 4. I think I changed the tile down there from 5 wood to 4-iron. But it's actually got this little bunker you see down there just left of the flag by the green. There's a video on my Instagram where I hit a shot from down out of there just for fun because it's literally like 9 feet deep. And it's like the size of a couch. It's tiny. And I was like, oh, great shot. 220 yards over the flagstick. And put a little hose on that. But, hit 400, can't complain. And then that is what ticked me off, 3-putt. But I hit it 88 feet over the flagstick. What are you going to do about it? This is a good par 4. Might be the most interesting wedge shot you got to hit into with like actual like legit like hazard trouble in the way, because that pond on the left, they'll usually toss that pin kind of over by it on the left side, and it gets really questionable real quick. Here was a total whiff of a drive. Look at that ball speed, 161. Not bueno. Still got out there decent enough, but was looking for a little bit bigger bomb because you can tell where that little target circle I put didn't even get to that. That's no good. So buck 02, back flag. I'm already sitting here kind of questioning how much is this going to bounce and skip and roll and whatever. So I've been struggling with wedges lately, true talk, and wasn't really certain of how hard to hit this one because it's kind of a tweener yardage for me. But pull the trigger and lay the side on it a little bit. Yeah. And so again, this is one of those ones where I'm like, I'm on the putting surface. Give me my auto putt stuff. And it's like, nope, you're on the fringe, homie. Like, great. And this whole green slopes away from you. After we see that yellow sloping down slopes back and away from you again. So it's like, all right, let's toss a little chip up there, see what we do. I thought about bumping and running it. Probably should have now looking back at it, but I didn't. I grabbed a wedge because I was like, oh, I can get it. No big deal. Yep, fly to the fly stick. Goes over the green. No bueno. So got to chip it again. Now you're playing your typical, military golf. Yeah, gimme bogey. No bueno. So took it back to even. That kind of ticked me off just a bit. But this is a good little par 4. Interesting green complex. Big false front. So I grab a 4-iron here because I was like, wow, I hit one 225. Let's see what happens here. Roast it. But just a slight tug. Just a little tug. Puts me in a little bit of an interesting place to try and get up and down, that's for certain. So again, here I kind of pan up. You can kind of see that. You can see where it just slopes away. And it's legit. Like, if you slope it off that corner, you can go down towards that bunker. Like, no joke. If it's fast enough, that ball will go down into that bunker. So you don't want to be doing that. So I'd definitely play it left. A little longer than I like, but again, I didn't want to hit another chip, so I was ensuring a putt at this point. Got my 2 putts for par. Now we're on 8. This is like a reverse saddle green where like the middle has a huge depression, 2 high sides on either side, left and right, big drop in the middle. But I'm sitting there going, it's 300. I should be able to get this up on the putting surface or somewhere close. Let's see what we can do with it. And I decided to pull the cord on the diesel again. This one's on the right side of that saddle, so you're not going to go down. You definitely don't want to be on the left, because then you can kind of see it now. That massive swell down there in the middle, just left of the flag. And so I actually hit it in a little decent spot. Now the pin is actually located like right on the edge of the slope, so it was a little bit nerve-wracking. And as I kind of pan up, you can see like that big bluish area. Yeah, that's all below the putting surface. You can see where it's hard red. That's like the highest point of the green. So I just take a little wedge, go and hit a little pitch, a little bump, hit check, hit the brakes. Give me birdie. Take it all day. Boom. Last hole. Now, this is actually a cool par 3, because if you go up to the top right of the green, it's actually the first tee box. And I've actually dropped the ball from up there and watched it roll down to the front of the green real easy. And so you can pretty much just want to make sure you're right of the flagstick if you're going to try and do anything with, like, using the slope features. Or the only issue you could have potentially is if it stayed up to the right. But when you're hitting a wedge, it's pretty easy just to go right at it and do your thing. I actually hit a good little wedge shot here. It was tracking. I was like, oh. Didn't quite have enough steam to it. But it was a good wedge shot. Give me that birdie. So I go birdie finish for a 2-under, 34. And, yeah, so with that, wrap it up. Thanks for watching.